Hello there and welcome. My name is Matthew and welcome back to Mandy. Now this is Mandy's 6th painting. She's on a painting mission. This is Mandy's homework from the previous lesson.
Are you ready?
I said paint 2 trees, turn it over, and she's done 2 trees. What do you think?
What do you think?
I think excellent. Yeah, fine, lovely.
Yeah.
I like the way it's quite open actually.
Yeah.
It's quite a sparse, maybe a spring tree, possibly.
Yeah.
Springy time, yeah? So it's not too full on.
And I found actually the lighter you do it, the easier it seemed to be. You know,
The finer the branch maybe,
yeah,
because
and
it's
the
less
lighter
pressure.
The stroke,
Yeah, absolutely.
It seemed easier.
It's got a bit of a silver birch feeling as well to it, which is quite nice, isn't it? Yeah. So if you was doing a proper full-on summer, like let's say a oak tree, more paint.
Darker.
More paint, darker, and plenty of colour.
Yeah.
When you do your splodges. Yeah. Well done.
Okay.
Right, the painting we're going to do today is a stormy atmospheric seascape, some cliffs and some splashy rocks. Okay. So because it's a stormy atmospheric picture, what we need to do is protect the water from the sky, because this is going to be darker than your water. Okay. So for this we can use some masking tape for its proper purpose and get it long enough for the actual horizon. But before you stick it on, make sure you stick it on your clothes, on your jumper, so it's not too sticky. Or stick it on your neighbour's jumper. And then just pop it across about a third of the way up. Okay. About a third of the way up, okay? What I've done is I've put a loose pencil line just to guide me across there.
Or you leave it loose at the
bottom. You can leave it flap, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, honestly. Okay. As long as the top edge is stuck down fairly well, okay? So that means you can get your sky and this won't be affected by anything. Yeah. All right? So what we can do is we can work with a big brush, and it's nice thick colours this time, very definite colours. Okay. The same palette as normal, French ultramarine, alizarin crimson, yellow ochre, burnt sienna, and possibly, but may not need it, aureolin. So what we'll do then is we'll get some very dark.
So we're not wetting first this time?
Mix your colours first, remember? Oh. And then put your paint on, your water on. So you're talking fresh tube colour. Look how juicy that is, look, see it? Fresh. So you can put that on there. Plenty of colour, nice and heavy, and don't be afraid to really put the blue in there, okay? Yeah. Much darker than what you've normally been doing. Blue and a tiny spot of crimson, alizarin crimson. There it is. To darken the colour slightly, what we'll do is put a little bit of yellow ochre.
Is that too much?
It's fine, it's okay. The colour will slightly differ, but it's fine. Put some yellow ochre with it, that's the darker yellow. That'll darken it some more. So just put a blob of yellow ochre in there, look. So it's going almost a grey colour, yeah? That's fine. Mine's more blue, yours is more grey. That's fine. It's all right, it's okay. So that's fine. Second colour, because the sky is important for this one, the second colour is going to be the burnt sienna, the orangey colour. Again, quite thick. Don't be afraid to go dark with your colours on this sky. Really going to get the strong, heavy colours on this one. Bit of drama. Bit of drama. So get your burnt sienna and blue. That gives you the grey again, yeah? But it's a different grey to the first grey. So put the blue with it again. So very definite, thick blue colour. Thick grey, dark colour.
No.
Try and get rid of the brown if you can. Keep putting blue, blue, blue until it goes grey rather than brown. Blue, blue, blue.
More blue.
Keep adding blue. And that's probably about spot on there actually, yeah? So try and keep it more grey as opposed to brown there. Third and final colour, leave a gap so it stays clean, and we'll put some yellow ochre pale. So yellow ochre for the sky, nice and pale this one. This is much paler than those two, this is going to be the background colour. So keep adding water to that one, okay. One more, spot on, there you go. So we'll wet it again, just wet the sky area this time. Don't over wet it though this time. I want the paint to run but not to be overly saturated. So put the water on. You've got a slight bit of yellow tinge, that's fine. That okay? It's alright, it'll all work in. Bounce around again. Look for the light bouncing off the water. Make sure it's shining at you, which is very important. And bring the water down to the masking tape. So sort of working around, looking at it. If you get 1 or 2 little light patches, that's good. You know, like these sort of things are quite nice, because that means you'll get a little bit of light coming through your cloud there. So we can get that on. That's it, all right? And then we'll put the cleanest colours on first. We'll get the yellow. Put the yellow on first. I'm just going to put little flicks of this. So again, put your brush on and let it just dance around your paper.
So just randomly?
Yeah, random flicks, again. Let it dance around your paper. You get plenty towards the bottom of the picture, but the yellow ochre's pale.
Is that too dark?
It's fine. The sky sets the atmosphere. It does, honestly. I tell you what, so you don't feel too bad, I'll pinch a bit. And I'll put that in there as well, look, yeah? That'll give it more like an evening feeling because you've got stronger yellows. So that yellow goes in there. Then we'll go this very dark. This is good for your confidence. Just really get this dark colour, and then you can just slap it on. Well, there you go. That's what you want. Some of that. Just slap it on your picture. Slight diagonal if you can. Bring it slightly downhill. Leave gaps between. Let the colour run.
So do I need to go over that?
Go into the yellow.
Yeah.
Go over the yellow. Get it all working together.
Okay.
But try and leave some light pieces. So let's say start in the corner.
Yeah.
Keep thinking drama. This is a drama premiere, this.
A bit thunderstormy.
Yeah, bring it down like this, look, and then start to bring it into the yellow at the bottom and bring it, sweep it, imagine you're rocking, sweep it all the way down towards the masking tape. So just the same colour, sweep it down, 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 that's it. So pretty much all the bottom area is quite definite. And obviously just put some colour at the side where it's slightly drying. That's it. That's effective, what you've done at the top right there, this piece. Classic watercolour sky. When you're painting your skies, you make a right mess, but then it dries and it all looks lovely and it's spot on. It is.
And it's almost, if you make a mistake, it almost
works
okay, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. See how this is getting some pink through? That's the colours separating against each other. Oh, right. Final thing to do is get the very...
I didn't put any pink on
mine. That little bit of crimson.
Yeah.
Get the very dark, thick colour next. And then put some of the very dark in there, look, even more drama. Try not to lose too many white bits, but in the corners, little bit of stormy sky coming down there, look. Still thinking about drama premiere. Be a little bit bolder, plenty of colour. Pick up plenty of paint as you do it. Loaded brush, sort of sweep it across. As long as it's shining at you, you can keep adding colour. See, that's starting to dry, but it's giving you that sort of cloudy effect. Bit of break or something coming through. What we'll do, these lines are quite definite, aren't they? So clean your brush, wipe it almost dry on some tissue, squeeze it through your fingers just to make sure there's nothing in there, and then just feather away some of these blobs of water, what is just splashed from your water pot. Feather the edges away, and it just gives a bit more atmosphere if you need to do that. So you're talking very ready thunderstorm type picture, ready to throw it down at any minute. That's it. So as long as your brush is slightly damp and it's squeeze out most of the colour, you can blend in.
Is that a blend that's
like
quite dry there?
But if you soften the bottom edge,
I
think that's actually very effective there because you can imagine light coming through there.
Just do that.
That's it, work it into it. It's quite nice this actually, this has worked out quite well. But you know something, it's still damp so you could work in it again if you needed to. It's not at the stage where it's finished, so that maybe you could put another cloud or something up there, you know. So it's nice to fiddle with your skies without going too much. If it's damp, if it's shining, you can do it. Notice I've got a puddle at the bottom. If I dry my brush like you did, and I can just run that along there. Soak up any remaining water what's on there. Let that dry off. A quick recap, the colours. Blue, crimson, yellow ochre for the dark grey. The crimson's coming out, which is fantastic. Yours as well. The very dark black almost is burnt sienna and French ultramarine blue. And then it was pale yellow ochre for the background wash, wet into wet sky. Okay? So a nice dry on that one. Extra dry for this one.